Here we go.
There's a few people in the room. You may not know all of them. I just want to make sure you do. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Mihaela. I'm here for observation.
Okay.
As well.
I'm actually one doctor as well.
Hiya.
Are you happy for them to
Yeah,
stay?
fine, no
Yeah,
problem.
you know the others. You
Yeah.
let this lady.
Yeah,
she wanted to see
I
you.
think so, yeah.
Yeah, but not unformal.
Yeah.
Have a conversation.
Say who you
My
are.
name is Nikita. I'm
Hiya.
working here today.
Your makeup is a little different
Yeah,
from
you're
our
very
remember.
nice,
Yes, yes, you've been very nice.
Thank you.
You've been here a while.
Yes. Yes.
What do you want to say anything about that?
This is your prescription. You tell me what you want to know. Have you looked at the MK Ultra program yet?
No.
Right. Okay.
What
So, well, I asked Dr. Carter to look into the MK Ultra program, but she still hasn't done that, so that doesn't matter. Is there any chance of what's the next procedure with your prescription?
Can I ask a question?
Uh-huh.
Where would I look? What am I looking for? Do I just Google MK Ultra? Is that what you're asking me to do?
Yes, Dr. Clark, that's correct.
Why are you asking me to do that?
Because I'm a survivor of the MK Ultra program, which is settled by the government. It's a government program, the MK Ultra program. I'm not here to teach you. You need to go and learn that for yourself.
Legal human
Yes. Have you found my medical records yet?
Have I found?
Yes, because you said you lost them.
No, I never said
You said you've lost my medical records. Nobody knows me in Birmingham since the 23rd of August, June 2023.
that. I never said that.
You did say that, I'm afraid. I have it on
If
record.
you listen, I will tell you what I told you
Right.
previously, which was when we go to your share, we have access, if patients permit it, to parts of their GP record. When we go via the portal, from our record to your GP record, there is no information. That is what I told you.
Right, so you've got no medical history on me.
We can't access, we don't have access to your GP record.
Right, so you've lost my medical records, that's
No,
what I'm
it's
saying.
not. She hasn't lost
So
it.
where
we
are
don't
they?
have access to something. We haven't lost it. We just can't access it.
Right, okay.
It might be that at some point you have said, I do not want my general practice record to be shared.
okay.
Has that happened?
No.
Right, okay. So I don't know what.
So when I was at Washington Court and the doctor there said I was a schizophrenic, which I'm not,
And which,
but he did say that, and the doctor there said he had my medical records and my whole medical record system was available and everybody's seen that medical record.
I don't.
So now, what you're saying is, so from April when I left Washington Court to now, the medical records are now not accessed and you can't access them. So in 4 months, since I've called out the landlord and said that the landlord is running a scam of Birmingham, I'm a whistleblower, madam. That's why I'm an MK Ultra Survivor program, that's why I'm here, really. Depends who's paying your wages. Probably the pharmaceutical company, that's why you've got a job. Just saying. So, you're telling me that from April, June, July, August, in 12 weeks, my medical records have just vanished off of you. So what are you trying to say? Because you said in my legal representative meeting that we had, you said that I hadn't been prescribed leave. You said that in a legal meeting in front of a judge. you said that I hadn't been prescribed leave, but I've been off the ward 3 times. So I don't know who's got a memory problem here. So what is the next process? What are you planning on doing with me next? I've cooperated. I haven't cooperated. My human rights have been taken away from me, and you've broken my faith. I told you I would cooperate and do anything. I haven't caused any trouble in the ward. I haven't done anything in the ward. I'm not arguing with anyone. I'm agreeing with everyone. Am I not a good patient? Yeah? I'm not doing anything. I said to you I would do everything that you asked me to do apart from take medication and give my bloods. It goes against my faith. It goes against my faith. But you've now got me illegally here on a section 3 saying that I'm psychotic when I'm not psychotic. Well, you ask me to talk and then you tell me not to talk as if I'm being like obnoxious or something.
What I want to do is I don't want you to sit with information or ideas which are incorrect. You're not here illegally.
Well, no, I'm now on a section 3, so you've got me on a section 3, which means you can medicate me, which I understand. But I did tell you it goes against my faith, which is a human right. Because I'm pagan, which means that I don't take medication, I'm a herbalist. So I don't agree with your medication. So you've taken away my human rights. So what I'm saying is, I have taken the first shot where I got pinned down by nearly 10 people, but I allowed that to happen. And then the second time I've done it, I've willingly said to the nurses, because you prescribed it, these people are in a situation now where they're slaves, so they have to do what they're told, because otherwise they'll lose their job. So I agreed, and I allowed them to inject me under the circumstances that I wasn't giving. You were taking away my free will. Yes, of course you can. Please do speak, doctor.
I mean, it is a really unfortunate situation.
It's very unfortunate for you.
More than, well, I was actually going to say more than anything for you.
Well, yes, very, very much for me. I'm a victim again. I'm being abused by the system, which when I told you, I've been MKO'd for programs all my life, and I'm now enlightened, and I'm at a point in my life where I'm fully healed. I have no addiction issues. I'm not a danger to myself. I'm not a danger to society. The only thing I'm a danger to is lies and corruption of the government, who have lied and said, and the landlord has lied and said, I was taking drugs, I was drinking, I was coming in at all hours, I was causing a disturbance of peace, which is a lie. I wasn't doing any of those things. So if somebody's lying, people are lying, I don't know why. Please tell me.
You've made a couple of points, just let the doctor explain.
Yeah.
So what I wanted to say was, if you are in my opinion, an unfortunate situation. You are here, you don't want to be here.
I don't mind being here.
You are having treatment that you
I'm
don't
enjoying
want to
myself.
have.
I'm a demonologist expert. Where's the best place to study my demonology degree? In a psychiatric ward. It's the best place to be. I'm thoroughly enjoying myself.
I listened to you.
Please carry on.
So you are having treatment that you don't want to have. That treatment is for psychosis. Your detention and your need for that treatment was examined in the tribunal at the end of July.
Wait, you lied.
Could you tell me what I lied about?
You said I hadn't been prescribed leave off the ward, and I have been prescribed leave off the ward 3 times. You prescribed it, but you didn't write it on your system. The nurse had to go above you and say, she had to actually let me out and say, Catherine, please don't run away or do anything. She says, this is on my head because Dr. Clark hasn't done a job and didn't write it on the system. But I was in the meeting, so I'm going to let you go home to get your clothes because you had 17 days with no clothes, Catherine. So I feel sorry for you, Catherine, so I'm going to let you go home, Catherine.
So I can't.
But you didn't write it on the system. You didn't write your prescribed drugs on the system.
So I can't recall that.
Well, no, because I think somebody's got memory problems here. It's not me. Because I'm remembering every detail. I remember everything. I've got a photographic memory. I remember everything.
Actually, in terms of the decision made by the tribunal who were examining all parts of the detention and taking
I understand that.
That
But
wasn't-
under the Mental
wasn't
Health Act, am I a danger to anybody else? No. Am I a danger to myself? No. So,
Catherine, you're not giving the doctor a chance at all.
One thing that did come up was a report that you had attempted to assault a member.
no, that's a lie. This is what I'm saying. People are lying on me. I have never attempted to assault anybody. I will swear down on a lie detector test and I will swear down in court I have never attempted to assault anybody or threatened to assault anybody. You can tell I'm not like that here. I've never done that in my life. He's a liar. The landlord is a liar because, why? Because he's running a scam. He's a corrupt landlord. That's why he's got me here. I'm here based on a lie. I'm not taking drugs. I don't take drugs. I don't even drink.
Why is it, sorry, I mean, I just help me to understand what scam that the landlord is running would make him inclined to tell lies about you?
Because I've called him out because he was paying £1,000 a month for me to live there. He was getting £1,000 off the government for me to live there. And I was meant to get a support worker once a week and I'd never seen anybody. For 5 weeks I had to phone him up and ask where the bloody support worker was. He's getting money paid for nothing. That's why. It's a scam. You can't run an HMO property saying that you get supported accommodation, supported. Where was my support? I got no support, and then the government stopped my money. They're doing everything in their power to annoy me, to make me angry, to try and trigger me. I'm not triggered, I couldn't give a shit. I'm quite happy here, I'm quite like it here, it's free food, free accommodation. I'm an MKLE programme survivor. You need to study this, Dr. Clark. What is the next prescription for you? What do I do now? Can I please have some leave? I've got a friend I would like to go and see in Harborne, but I would need 2 hours because I need half an hour to walk there, half an hour to walk back, and an hour to be there to visit for a cup of coffee. I'm not going to abscond. I'm quite willing to come back here. I'm showing no threats. I'm not a harm to anybody, and I'm certainly not going to harm myself because I value my life too much. I haven't come this far in life and survived this far in life to kill myself. So I know you've got a system, and now you've got me in the system again. I've been in the system all my life. I know the system better than probably you do. So, next part of the prescription that you're going to have to do, because I've got to follow your protocol of certain steps, is you should now be able to give me some leave to go home, yes? Not home, because I don't have home, no, but I have friends I would like to go with, so am I allowed to go out and be prescribed time off the ward by myself? Am I allowed to go for a walk on an afternoon by myself? Just around the block for half an hour? I'm not, medically speaking, on a section 3, I'm not a threat to anybody.
I hear what you're saying.
Good.
About what you would like.
Good.
We will discuss it.
Right?
I think it would be important if you are taking leave with a friend, for that friend to have some contact with the ward staff.
Right.
So that's one thing that should
Why? I'm 46 years of age.
It's not just for you, Catherine. It's something that we do as a ward. It's not
Right.
personal to you.
Okay, that's okay then.
We are, the intention is to carry on with the injection, the depot anticycline.
Well, I knew you were going to say that, but it goes against my faith, so I'm going to tell you again. You are violating my human rights. If I was a Jew and I didn't want to give blood, you wouldn't make me give blood. You wouldn't make me have a blood transfusion. It goes against faith. You are breaking laws of human rights and my spiritual faith. I know it's not religious, so you don't class it as okay, but I'm a spiritual person. It's going against my spiritual free will and my sovereignty to say no. I've said no. I don't believe that I should take that. I'm willing to take all the precautions. I'll stay here for 6 months while I'm on my section 3 if you want me to do that. But I do not want to take that medication. I don't see why I should have to. I'm not causing problems. I'm not wittering on about things that aren't true. I'm telling the truth. Well, it goes for tribunal number 3 to appeal against that as well.
So
We can go on for this as long as possible. I've got nothing else to do. This is my life.
we will re-prescribe any problems with the Clopixol in terms of, would you?
No, because I'm a healer, so I can heal myself and get it out of my system within 24 hours, so it's not a problem, but it is a problem for you.
Any
It's a problem for you because you're breaking my human rights. Yes, please do. No,
Rigidity,
no, I'm doing yoga.
any dribbling?
No.
Or tremor or
No. It's out of my system within 24 hours. I'm a healer, I'm a natural, supernatural healer. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am the MK Ultra program. Please go and do that. So I'll keep doing what you want me to do. Am I allowed to go on board by myself and go for a walk? Because I'm a naturalist, I'm a herbalist, I'm a pagan. I like to go out for walks. Could I possibly go out for a walk in nature by myself for an hour?
I'll discuss that with the nurse, because it didn't come in. One thing I will say any leave that you take, please no alcohol and
I don't do alcohol anyway.
please no illicit.
I don't do that, but nobody else doing all this on the wards. Nobody else seems to say anything. People are self-harming here. People are kicking off here.
We're focusing on your care at the moment.
No, but what I'm saying is, why is it one rule for one and another
It's
for
not.
another? When
It's
I'm the least dangerous person to myself or to another person in here. That's my point. So I really need to discuss that. I mean, decide whether I'm allowed out on the walk, to go for a walk in nature because I would like to go and sit with the trees for a while. By myself without having to be babysat. Much appreciated. Look, have a nice day. Thank you. Nice to meet you guys. See you later. Well, that went well, didn't it? 15 minutes, 55 seconds of fucking idiocy. She still hasn't even looked at the MK Ultra program and making me out to be a goddamn fucking idiot. So we're still going to Billy Bullshit.